Today guys, I want to do an update to the video I did earlier on the ReyLight Copper Pineapple Mini on top here. Today I have the light in titanium and wanted to tell you about a few updates to it and announce that there is a pre-order available for the light in brass, if you like that. More details on that in a minute. This won't be a comprehensive review, so go check out my review of the Copper Mini Pineapple, and for that I'll have a link in the description in the comments. While you're there, I have a link to pre-order the brass version of the ReyLight Mini Pineapple also. Don't forget, while you're here, click that like and subscribe button and follow me on social media too. The Pineapple Mini is available in 3 materials now. You've got copper, titanium, and soon to be brass. And the weight of the titanium light with the 10440 battery and the new clip design is 41.2 grams compared to 60.8 on the copper light with a battery and the original clip design. Brass should come in just a little bit under the weight of copper, but I don't have an exact number for that right now. So a few things have physically changed on this light and I wanted to touch on those. The big one is this newly designed pocket clip. As I grab the old, you can see the big difference there in the side-to-side profile. The new clip is deep carry and is fixed in between the tail cap here and the body of the light. It no longer attaches back here or spins. It is a great change to this light and really is a much more functional clip. Retention is pretty good here. It's fairly springy. You can see it's just smooth, plain, simple metal. The one thing I would say that I don't love is the place between here isn't quite enough, depending on what type of pants you're wearing. It will go down over my jeans, but I do have to kind of force it and push it there. I have seen some people that will either sandblast this clip or stonewash it, and when they do, it really blends in nicely with this clip. That's something I think ReyLight should consider offering in future versions. On the titanium light here, the button feel is different. And yes, I do have a piece of tritium in here, and you can see this one's blue, but the button feel here is different. It's softer. It springs down here quite a bit before it actually engages. It's got a little rubber membrane underneath there, and that allows you to kind of push it off center, and you can see that it kind of goes a little bit weird. It's not super solid, it's not super nice, and it does have some tolerance mesh in there. It doesn't really move side to side, it just doesn't squish and go straight up and down like a piston. On my copper light here, there's less side to side play and I can't make it deform quite as much here, but both aren't bad. It's just something different between the two. So tolerances are a little bit different here too. The tail part here is just slightly shorter, about 1/2 millimeter to accommodate that clip. The clip does fit on the copper light here. You can sand it down to make it fit flush, or on mine I can just swap them and they seem to work okay. So another difference with this light is the driver here. We can see the LED is the same and that's great, but the driver side here is just a little bit different. It's got a revised MOSFET in it to allow better compatibility with nickel metal hydride batteries. This light is still best with a lithium ion battery, and that's what I'm running mine with, but it is compatible with nickel metal hydride or alkalines. In my runtime tests, I did both battery types and compared the revised driver to the original that's in my copper light, and I got an additional 28 minutes of runtime for a total of 1 hour and 45 minutes with the lithium ion, and with the nickel metal hydride battery, we got an extra 30 minutes runtime for a total of 6 hours and 10 minutes. Turbo step downs are the same and outputs are the same. You've got 90 lumens with a AA or a 240 with a nickel metal hydride. Here is that ReyLight Pineapple Mini in titanium. And this has got that Nichia 219B LED with that R9080 tint in 4500 Kelvin. And what that means is it brings out the red in the beam here a little bit more. Everything just looks natural. You can really see that on the finish in my deck here. This is with the lithium ion battery and about 260, 300 lumens, somewhere around there. And you can see it gives plenty of light out to my fence. That's about, if I remember right, 50 feet, 25 yards, something like that. And it does a nice job out to there in top mode. And you can just see how nice different tints look here. Here is low, I believe it's 2% of output, and next mode, mode 3, and top mode there like we had before. I use mode 1 and 2 late at night inside the house. Mode 3 and 4 are better for like outdoor like this. Again, quite a bit of power out of this little light. Plenty for most EDC type tasks for short durations. So I've really enjoyed the Copper Mini here and have been carrying it frequently over the summer. It's small and lightweight and provides enough light in short distances. It's also antimicrobial to a degree, so it's been great to push buttons with it and other tasks during the pandemic here. I've been working from home mostly, so if I ever need more light than what this produces, I've always got another larger light around the corner. That said, the titanium model here is even lighter, and thankfully it still has that Nichia 219B R9080 LED at 4500 Kelvin and 97 CRI. That might be my favorite LED of the current time here. It's just great. I love the stonewash finish here, and like I said, I put the blue tritium tube in mine, and I also put a green tritium tube in my copper light. If you're going for brightness, the green is the way to go. The weight savings here is substantial. Between the two here, it's 19.6 grams. And that improved clip is pretty much perfect. It really does carry nice. Unfortunately, at the time of filming here, the titanium version of the light's out of stock, but ReyLight hopes to have some more before the end of the year. Brass is available for pre-order now, with it expected to ship out in November. So the brass version would make a great Christmas gift or stocking stuffer too. If you're holding out for titanium, the best way to be notified is to join the ReyLight Facebook group and check out his website at reylight.net. I'll have a link to both sites, as well as my own Facebook and Instagram pages in the description below, so make sure to check those out. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like, and make sure you're subscribed so I can catch you on any future reviews. Thanks for watching.